Hi, I'm Petra and this is my channel Petra Goes Outdoors. I was on vacation in the Allgäu, that's a part of Bavaria, and from there I brought you some impressions. See you in a few seconds. We start at the Breitachklamm Visitor Center and walk through the gorge. At the end of the gorge we went left and visited a small bridge called Zwingsteg. From there you can go back to the parking lot. We planned a longer hike and got back and followed the river. At the Café Waldhaus we took a little break. Short before the village of Rietzland we turned right and walked uphill. On the mountain in Bergblick we turned right and walked towards the visitor center. Past the Mülleralpe and then to the Alpe Dornach. From there it's only 15 minutes to the parking lot. The Breitachklamm Gorge. It attracts more than 300,000 visitors every year. The Breitachklamm is a gorge created by the river Breitach in the Allgäu, Bavaria. It is located at the exit of the Kleinwalsertal near Tiefenbach, a city district of Oberstdorf. In 1905, this natural wonder of attractive beauty and dimension became accessible with the help of the priest Johannes Schiebel from Tiefenbach. We left very early because we didn't want to share the gorge with hundreds of tourists. We love to experience the nature without a hurry. There were already some people on the way, but it was not crowded. The formation of the Breitachklamm started approximately 10,000 years ago, when the melting Breitach glacier began to saw its way through the chalk of the Engenkopf and the water slowly eroded the stone. The wild beauty of the Breitachklamm took our breath immediately. The paths are well developed and secured everywhere. The rush of the water is very calming. There is so much to discover. On every corner there is something new. The ascending walls of the gorge consist mainly of chalk. It's incredible and unbelievable how the water has made its way. And it was a masterpiece of engineering skill to build the path through the gorge. If you are afraid of water from above, you should bring your own umbrella or rain jacket. It's incredible with which power the river digs its bed into the rocks. I hope they will stay up there. This is one of the deepest gorges of the Bavarian Alps and the deepest rocky gorge of Central Europe. The Breitach River had to grind its way through the hard rocks over a distance of 2.5 kilometers and up to 150 meters. That's about 490 feet deep. We should recognize how small and insignificant we are in the face of such forces. Moss and lichen grow in the smallest columns. There in the background you can see a massive rockfall. In 1995 this rockfall occurred, causing 50,000 cubic meters of rock and debris to slide into the gorge. 300,000 cubic meters of water were dammed up 30 meters high. That's about 98 feet. A half year later the water broke through, thoroughly devastating the gorge and causing damages of 150,000 euros. We are now arrived at the rear end of the gorge. From here you can enter the gorge in the opposite direction. Our path leads us now to the left, because we want to visit the small bridge over the gorge. Can you see how the small ticket shop nestles against the wall? Now we arrived at a small bridge. When you look down, you can see the people in the gorge. From here you can return to the visitor center. But our way leads back. We want to go a little further to the village of Riedslaan in Kleinwalsertal. Anyone who thought the way would end behind the ticket shop was wrong. We would not recommend to skip this part of the path because it's still very nice. Maybe you don't want to go the path if you are afraid of heights. Now we come slowly to the end of the gorge, and it was a good idea that we started early, because more and more people are coming to visit the gorge. At this point, a small path leads to the parking lot. But we want to continue along the river, because our way leads us to the Café Waldhaus. From this point, we were almost alone on the path, although the way is still fascinating. Everywhere small bluebells cling to the rocks. Meanwhile, the sun has pushed the clouds aside, and it seems to be a nice day. Wild strawberries. All around Oberstdorf you will find them, and they taste fantastic. This butterfly is called Kaisermantel. And this one is a very rare Schillerfalter. Only 15 minutes left to the Café Waldhaus. We just have to cross the border to Austria and then we're there. A break with coffee and cake is always a good idea. Now we leave the river and the path leads uphill. What do you think? Does this tree look like a ghost of the forest? We have arrived on our turnaround point. It continues on well-developed driveways. But first we are greeted by flowers on the roadside. But don't be afraid of the word road. We haven't met a car. It smells as if you put your nose in a bag with herbal drops. In the background you can see the Mount Fellhorn and the Fellhorn Ridge. Everywhere alpine meadows and old farms. There was a lot to discover on this old barn. The paths become narrow again and wildly romantic. Soon we arrive at the end of our hike and the Alpe d'Ornach. We want to eat there before we return to the parking lot. Our way continues past meadows and forests. And there she is, the Alpe d'Ornach. We have heard that you get very delicious food there. Here we end our hike and look forward to a successful hiking day. And there they are, our Alpburger. One with beef and the other with spinach and millet. From here it's only 15 minutes to the parking lot. Thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell for the notification. So see you soon. Bye.